There, it's on. Guys, this episode we're talking about LinkedIn and how to generate more customers through your LinkedIn profile. Let's go. In this episode, I'm going to give you guys 3 pro tips that I use all the time and tell everyone in order to generate more customers from your LinkedIn profile. And let's get straight into it with tip number 1. Once you have your full, this is kind of more advanced tips. Once you have your full profile set out, you're making content, you're doing all those other things. One of the things that people always overlook is getting involved in LinkedIn groups. Now, one of the cool things about LinkedIn groups is once you're as part of a LinkedIn group within your niche or within the niche of where your customers are, you can message anyone in that group without being connected to them. So it's a great way to not have to get LinkedIn Premium right away, where you don't have to send out those in-mails, where you can send people messages just by being in the same group as them. It allows you to get out those warm touch points so that before you walk through the door, before you make the cold call, it's no longer a cold call, it's a warm call, and you can get through the door just a little bit easier and find more customers. Tip number 2, utilize hashtags on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, a lot of people do not look at hashtags, but they've been pushing it for the last year, trying to get hashtags and make them a thing. Within business pages now, you can add 3 hashtags that you can track, you can follow, you can get information from. But what that's going to do within your niche, who you're selling to, if you know who the decision maker is and the type of content they're creating, you're allowed to go and search those hashtags and track the content they're putting out. Gives you a couple different advantages. One, you're going to understand what they're sharing, what they like, what conversations you can have with them. Secondly, it may introduce you through commenting through content to some of the decision makers that are going to buy your product or service. One easy way to be social on LinkedIn and get connected with more people. And lastly, tip number 3, by far my favorite tip for LinkedIn, something that I recommend to everyone and that I do all the time, is use Google Maps and LinkedIn side by side. I said this in other videos, but essentially what this means is you go on Google Maps, you zoom in on an area, somewhere you would normally go door to door, you're trying to sell to, and you search the name of businesses. You already know the decision maker, what their title would be, so then you go onto LinkedIn, search that company, find out all the employees there, find out who would be the decision maker for your product or service, and try to connect with them, try to get a touch point out to them. That now allows you to phone that business, walk through the door, do anything, but already have the warm touch point. It's not a cold call anymore, and it increases your chances tremendously on closing that customer and creating the conversion you're looking for. That's it for this episode. I kept it quick, 3 quick tips, but the 3 tips I love to use and I love to tell everybody. I've said that lots because just implementing, for example, going on Google Maps and going onto LinkedIn can save you time in driving around and stop you doing those door-to-doors where it's cold and you get refused and turned away. Use those tips. Tell me if they provide you with any value. I'm trying to make videos like this on YouTube every single day. My name is VanderMeer, and I make digital marketing tip videos right here on YouTube. See you guys in the next episode.